Hello everybody, this is Linda Hicks with Scrap Stars Paper Crafting. I'm so glad that you're joining me today for Friday Fun Fold. I have a fun card. I'm making a birthday card for my grandson, so I'm super excited to show you how to do it. Okay, so today's card we're going to be using the Adventurous Sky stamp set and die cut. Let me show you the die cut too. I have it on a piece of black paper. Whoops, some of them fell down, but it comes with these clouds. It matches the die, and it has all these like airplanes and a little tag here for like you can use your happy birthday on or to my friend. Actually, I'm using this for like journaling tabs, but it also has a die cut too, where you can actually die cut this part and then this part and make an airplane, which is really cool. Let me show you that. Yeah, so there's a lot of dies that go with this, and I love that it has this this interesting looking stamp too that shows the you know, where they used to put the planes together with the bullet, well, whatever, the little things pattern that they have there. I think that's kind of a cool little interest. And of course there's some really cute sayings. So I'm using that stamp set, and then I'm using the paper Take to the Sky, which coordinates with the stamp set, and it's got all these just gorgeous patterns, and they're double-sided. And here we'll go. I'll show you the last one. It's got, and I'm using this for a lot of different things, not just cards. I'm going to be using this paper also not just for scrapbook pages that I did for my granddaughter visiting the air zoo, but also I think I'm going to use this paper for some of my dad's pictures that I have of him. He was in the service, and I just think this paper would really work really well for all of that. So I love that it has all these tags and these PML cards that you can use also either with cards or with scrapbooking. All right, so this is a fun fold that we're going to be doing today, and we are going to cut our paper. This is an 8.5 by 11. We're going to cut it at 4 1/4. So it's going to make a standard card, but going a little bit different than what we normally cut it for a card. And we're going to turn this now, and then we're going to take it at 5 1/2, and we are going to score it. And then I'm going to fold this on the score like that, and then I'm going to take the card, and this is part of the fun fold. I'm going to take this point here, and where the score line is, this point, and I'm going to cut this part right off from the card. So we're going to go right here to right there, and we'll go ahead and cut that. So I have this little piece to use for something, and so this part is the card. Then I'm going to take this is a scratch piece, scrap, because I have been using a lot of this paper. I just really love it. I'm really loving this paper. And so I'm going to cut this at, let's see, 4, yes, by 5 1/4. And go ahead and cut that. And then I'm going to, this is just a scrap piece that I'll keep. And then I'm going to take this piece, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to angle it. And let's see, I want to angle it so that it's going right. So I want this like that. So I want this corner here, and then this corner here on my, where I'm going to cut on the cutting line. So I'm lining that up and then lining this one up here. and then I'm going to cut. So that gives me 2 pieces like this. And so I think I'm done with the cutting part right now, because some of the stuff I had already cut to the sizes that I needed. So this is going to be the front part of my card. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the card base. And here we go. Kind of line this up. It's kind of hard to see. I might put it like this so I can see where my border is, because I want my border to be kind of even. Well, let's try that again. Okay. So I'm bringing that up here like that. Over a little more. There we go. Nope, it's still, it's still a little crooked. Let's try that one more time. We'll get it. All right. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to take this part of my paper and I'm going to put it in here for the inside of the card. So then this is going to be just another little border here and here. There we go. So that when I close it, it looks like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's kind of the fun fold, but that's not all of the fun fold. So then I did cut a piece of green that matched this paper, and I cut it at 6.5 across and by 3 1/4, and then I scored it at 3 1/4. So 6.5 across by 3 1/4, and then score at 3 1/4. So when I fold it, I've got like a little mini card that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it on. So then I'm going to try to line this up kind of in the middle and even. And so that is the fun fold part of the card. So you have a flip and a flip, which I think is kind of very cool. So then I'm going to take these 2 pieces, and this is kind of a fun technique that we're going to do with a blending brush. But you could do this with a sponge or a blending brush. And I'm going to take, this is not a boho blue, but it is a color that I had in my stash that is close to boho blue. And so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Now I took one of the big long die cut cloud. Let's see if I can find that die cut here quickly. No, probably not. Yeah, here it is. So I took this die cut and I die cut just a white piece of paper. And so now I'm going to make some clouds on these little 3x3s. Oh, I didn't tell you what size these are. So these little white pieces of paper are 3x3. And so I'm going to take what would be boho blue, and I'm going to just take my blending brush, put it on the ink, and then put it out off the ink on the inside of the stamp. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to randomly, like lightly bring this like that to make a sky. And then I'm going to go ahead and maybe turn it like that and kind of connect it up here like that, and do it again right here. And then I'm going to turn it again and put it over this way. So it looks like I'm making kind of a sky. Love that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do this like right here. a little lighter, and then I'll turn it again and kind of go right here. So that's pretty easy, and it's a nice effect, and I'm kind of like making it lighter and lighter as we go down. Okay, so that's going to be one of my panels. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the inside of a card, and I'm going to just do it not as far down, because I want to put my saying on there, but I want to have a little bit of sky at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead again, take that blue sky. That's really light, so let's make that a little darker. Maybe I'll bring it up and make that a little darker. So I want to be able to see it. Okay, that's much better. And then I'm going to turn this over just to give it a different look of clouds. And that's all I'm going to do on that one. So that is how I made my clouds for this, which I think will look really nice with the airplanes, because it looks like clouds on an airplane. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to adhere it down. Again, this is a 3x3 white square that and then I'm going to put it right in the center like that. And then on this one, I'm going to put this one here on the inside, right here. Love that. It looks really good. And so when they open it, they'll open it and you'll still see the clouds, and you have it like this. All right, so now I'm going to kind of embellish my card a little bit. I've got a birthday coming up, so I think the inside is going to say happy birthday, and I'm going to put the birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, it's going to have to show. I'm going to put the happy birthday kind of right here on my card. So let me find a color that I might want to use the inside of the card. So, and this comes off the stamp set too. So I'm going to put this kind of down a little bit halfway. My grandson is having a birthday. So now I'll have his card already. I love how that turned out. And then I'm going to put a little tiny, I already pre-colored this. This is the tiny little airplane that I die cut and then stamped with the stamp set here. It's so cute right here, this cute little stamp set. And I'm just going to have him kind of like fly right here in the sky. Oh, I love that. Okay, that looks so cute. And then I did a larger one right here. And you can see he's kind of going up, lifting up to the sky. And I put some dimensionals on the back of this one just to pop it up. It's entirely up to you. If you're going to mail your card, I'm not mailing my card, so I can add a little extra height. These dimensionals are pretty, they're not really super thick, so they work pretty well. And I think I'm going to put him up here because I'm going to stamp flying by to say hi, but I don't want the hi on there. I just want flying by to say, and then we'll say happy birthday on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a Post-it note with the sticky part, and I'm going to just stick that right over the hi. Oops, I didn't cut a big enough piece. I tear it, but so let's tear another piece. Okay, there we go. I'm going to just put that right there like that with the sticky note. I'm going to take my ink and I'm going to just ink up my sentiment that says flying by. Then I'm going to go ahead and take off that sticky note, and I am going to stamp this right here. There, flying by to say happy birthday. So this is the fun fold today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday. Bye.